So let us start. So today India-England match. Still you people joined today. I'm very happy about it. Fine. So let us continue with time value of money. So yesterday we did time value of money, and initially we were a little slow, but slowly we gained the momentum and we were doing little fast. And today also the same momentum we can keep and we'll do it fast only. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Sum number 51. Which is better investment? 3 per year compounded monthly or 3.2 per year simple interest? Akshi's somebody, I think. You need to find effective rate of interest. You need to compare effective rate of interest. Yes, Monisha, 43, I know. I'll be doing 43, don't worry. But we'll continue with some new simple problems. Again, I'll come to 43. Now, the present population of a town is 25,000. If it grows at the rate of 4%, 5%, 8% during first year, second year, third year respectively, then find the population after 3 years. Can you please find out, my dear? 5 seconds. Give me the answer. 5 seconds. Sir, is it enough? 5 seconds? Of course. What you will do, just use the calculator and get the answer. Yeah. 25,000 plus 4% plus 5% plus 8%. 29,484. Is that right? Option A is right. Very good. Next. An amount 35,000 rupees with the rate of interest is 7% per annum. It is compounded on a monthly basis. Then tell the effective rate of interest. My dear, please find the effective rate of interest. See, effective rate of interest is independent of principal. So ignore 35,000. Find the effective rate of interest 7% per annum, monthly basis. Yeah, give me the answer. Monthly basis, 50 seconds sum. What's the answer? Okay, Ilamadi, Praveen and all giving me answers. See, it is independent of principal. So let us not bother about this. Only we'll take what? 7 by 12%. What is 7 by 12%, my dear? 7 divided by 12 divided by 100, which is 0.0058. Am I right? What I told you to do? What I told you to do? Or otherwise 0.58. I told you to do like this: 100 plus 0.58 plus 0.58 goes on up to 12. 12 times we need to add 0.58. Yes. Either do like this or effective rate of interest formula. 1 plus 0.0058 whole power 12 minus 1. We are getting answer 7.22%. We are getting answer 7.22%. Am I right, my dear? 7.22%. Is that right? 7.22%. Now, find the future value of annuity. 500 rupees is made annually for 7 years interest rate of 14% compounded annually, given that 1.14 the whole power 7 is equal to 2.5023. 10 seconds. Get the answer. 10 seconds. For reading and understanding, you take 20 seconds. In 10 seconds, I want you to solve this question, my dear. They ask you to find out future value. Use the future value formula. Use the future value formula fast. People are taking too much time. Why only 10 seconds? You know, the value of 1.14 whole power 7 is already given to you. What? Why not giving me answer? Guys, fast! What? No one has given me answer. Oh, sorry. This is printing mistake. One will not come. One will not come. Printing mistake. 5635.35. Am I right, my dear? 53. Are you getting this answer, my dear? Are you getting this answer? 5365.35. See, what is it? A by I, 500 divided by 0.14. This value is given 2.5023 minus 1. You need to multiply by what? 1.5023. 1.5023 into 500 divided by 0.14. 5365. That's it. Yeah, there is a printing mistake, my dear. Actually, I corrected all the mistakes, but yes. On what sum? The meaning of sum is what? They ask you to find out principal. On what sum means what? They ask you to find out principal. On what sum will the compound interest 5% per annum for 2 compounded annually be 3280? Find the principal, my dear. This is actually for 2 years. Yes. On what sum principal will the compound interest 5% per annum for 2 years compounded annually 3250? Use trial and error method. Is it the first method, my dear? Ishan, first day one yesterday it happened over, na? Yes, use, what is it? 32,000 plus 5% minus 32,000. 3280. Yes, of course, 32,000 is the right answer. But remember, my dear, you have to use calculator effectively. Please use calculator effectively. Use trial and error method. If you use trial and error method and calculator 32,000 plus 5% minus 32,000. Right? And amount P becomes 5,105.5 and 5,203 after second and 4 years respectively at R%. This is printing mistake, not 1%. It is R% of interest per annum compounded annually. The value of P and R. The value of P and R. My dear, it's very, very simple question. Very simple question. You have to use trial and error method. Fast. Let's see how much time you are taking. Fast. Use trial and error method, because when they ask you to find out principal and rate of interest, the best method is trial and error method. ईशान, जो भी YouTube में देख रहे हैं ना, वही YouTube में मिल जाएगा तुमको. Okay, people are giving me answer B. Very good, Madhavi. Ritika, right. Santosh, right. Ronaldinho, okay. Shivkumar, right. Rahul, Usman, very good. B, yes. Yes, Mubashir Arvind, yeah. Harini, yes. Isha, very good. Please make it fast, my dear. You are doing slow. 5 is wrong. Janiel, right. Sheetal, right. Rupesh, Asha, yes, my dear. Now you are right. So use trial and error method. What is it? If you are, as unanimously everyone said B, simply what you would have done, 5,000 plus 1% plus 1%. We have to check whether you are getting 5,100.5 or not. Am I right, my dear? What is second one? 5,000 plus 1% plus 1% plus 1% plus 1%. 4 times you will add. Check whether you are getting 5203 or not. Is that right? See, this is calculator. Or otherwise you will be using formula. 5100.5 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power n. Why we have to waste our time, my dear? Now, a certain sum invested at 4% per annum compounded semi-annually amounts to 1,20,000 at the end of 1 year. Find the sum. Fast, fast, fast. Find the sum means they ask you to find out principal. A certain sum invested 4% per annum compounded semi-annually amounts to 1,20,000 at the end of 1 year. Today I am investing some money and it is becoming 1,20,000 rupees after 1 year, and interest is calculated, compound interest calculated semi-annually. Give me the answer. Which method is best method? Trial and error method or actual method you will go for? Yes. Trial and method or actual method, my dear? Which is the best method? Trial and error method or actual method? Trial and error method. Go for trial and error method. Everyone is giving me answer. Yeah. Yes, Praveen, Ragul, Uzma, yes. Dikshita, yes. Yes, Mubashira, right. Madhavi, right. Trial and error. Okay, fine. Check. Sai Shri, Santosh, yes, everyone is right. Shalini, right. Yes, Daniel, right. Ritika, okay, very good. Option A is the right answer. What you would have done? Sir, 115,340 by using calculator plus 2% plus 2%. Am I right, my dear? You will check whether you are getting 1,20,000 or not. Is this what you have done? Say yes or no. Correct? I think this one already did, right? See, now the option is given perfectly, correct? Previously, it was not given perfectly. Now it is given perfectly. What? Okay, then you check it. Check this 57. Yes, 57. Find the future value of annuity of 1,000 rupees. Yesterday I told you once. Huh? Yeah, 10,730. Okay. My dear, yesterday I told you one thing about past year questions, PYQs. Many people are, why to solve this PYQs? Please look at this. We are solving PYQs, but similar type of questions only getting repeated. Only numbers are getting changed, but similar type of questions are repeated. There's not only in mathematics, my dear, in statistics also same only. Okay. Yes. Guys, are you all getting A? Option A, can you check? My dear admitted students, you are going little slow it seems. Make it fast. Yes, Thunder, you are right. In my there is in one channel the answers are coming very fast. Here it's going little slow. Can you please make it fast, my dear? Yes, A is the right answer. Yes. But this side answer is not coming, my dear. Yeah, now answer started coming. Khan. Okay, Janiel, right. Okay. Yes. But you're taking too much time, my dear. So you have to reduce the time, okay? What you would have done? 1,000 divided by 0.14. 1 plus I, which is nothing but 1.14 whole power 7. 1 plus I whole power 7 minus 1. So instead of writing 2.5023, simply what I'll put? 5023, 1.5023. Now do it. What you're getting? 1.5023 into 1000 divided by 0.14. I get 10,730.7. Option A. Can you do this now? Find the present value of 1 lakh to be required after 5 years if the interest rate of 9%, given that 1.09 whole power 5 is equal to 1.5386. My dear, maximum 15 seconds, not more than that. After reading the question, maximum 15 seconds. You need to solve. In 15 seconds, you need to solve. It's already 20 seconds. 5 is given me option B. B. Ritika given me B. Okay. Now this side, our IQ channel students are not given me answer. Minion B. Okay. My dear, please. There should be some consistency, both the sides. Some consistency needed, my dear. Come on, come on, come on. B, B. Yes. Very good. Now everyone given me the right answer. B is the right answer. Now I'll tell you how to reduce the time because you have taken too much time for solving this. Okay. See, listen here, my dear. You know how to solve. You know the formulas, everything. But still, we are unable to complete the paper because we don't know how to manage time. For example, this particular sum, maximum you can take 15 seconds. But you are taking more than 15 seconds. So just let me tell you how to approach. In 15 seconds, how can we complete? Since the question is present value, 1 lakh's present value, 1 lakh is what to be required after 5 years if the interest 9% and this is not based on annuity. So compound interest formula A is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power N. This A is our future value. This P is our present value. They ask you to find out present value simply. So what is present value formula is equal to? Present value formula is equal to simply what? A by 1 plus I whole power N. I think everyone knows it. Am I right, my dear? You know what is the amount? 1 lakh. I want you to do this like, mentally, not by writing these things. 1 plus I value is already given to you. Is that right? 1 plus I whole power N value is given to you. 1 plus I whole power N value is given to you. You need to simply substitute. Why I said, even 15 seconds also more. If you can understand the question, hardly it takes 3 seconds to solve. What you do? 1 lakh divided by 1.5386. 64,994. Simple answer, my dear, because this value is given. Only this has to be divided. That's it. Option B. See, for this, how much time you can take? 3 seconds. To understand the question, you take 10 seconds. See, reading takes 5 seconds. To understand the question, 10 seconds. And in 3 seconds, you can solve the question. Okay. So, solving, please don't take much time. To understand, if you want to take extra 2-3 seconds, it's fine. But to solve, you are not supposed to take so much time. Simply what you have to do, see, 1 lakh is already given. 1.5386 also given. In your calculator, if you do 1 lakh divided by 1.5386, answer is coming. What formula is needed? Nothing. But if you understand the question, directly you could have done this. Sir, simply what, sir? They ask you to find out present value of 1 lakh, sir. Present value of 1 lakh, sir. So, amount is given, sir. 1 lakh amount is given. Divided by 1 plus I whole power N. Here in the bracket, it is given 1.09 whole power 5. That means this is what my 1 plus I whole power N. So that value also given. So 1 lakh divided by this value, if I do, I will get the answer. Daniel, I don't know, my dear. I want to solve more number of problems. Let's see. Yeah, 100 to ho jayega. Now, a 5-year annuity due has periodic cash flow 100 rupees each year. If the interest rate is 8%, the future value of this annuity given by, listen here, a 5-year annuity due has periodic cash flow of 100 rupees each year. If the interest rate 8%, the future value of this annuity given by, since the problem is based on cash flow, my dear, in intermediate, you are going to learn what is cash flow statements and all. Here, mathematically, what we remember is cash flow means it is actually you have to use annuity due formula. That's it. So my answer is this one, option C. Cash flow, about cash flow, you are going to learn in your inter level. Your intermediate FM faculty is going to teach this nicely. As of now, it is annuity due. Let us remember. So 1 plus I should get multiplied. So option C is our answer, my dear. I want you to do this. A person decides to invest 1,25,000 per year for the next 5 years in an annuity which gives 5% per annum compounded annually. What is the approximate future value? Fine. Find out. I don't want you to touch the pen. I don't want even you to write anything on your notebook. Simply by looking at the number, take your calculator, get the answer. Just practice this, my dear. Practice this. Please don't touch your pen. Don't write anything on your notebook. Only take calculator, imagine the formula, substitute mentally, and try to get the answer. Do it. Meet has given me option B. Ilamati, sorry, Ramanujam B. Santosh B. Ritika given me 6,90,500. Okay. B. Yes. So everyone given me answer B. I think B is the right answer. Sir, the value is already given. 1 plus I is given. So simply what you do when you use the calculator, invest 1,25,000 per year. That means for how many years? 2 years only. So what exactly will come? 1,25,000 A by I. What is I? This 1.27, this value is already given. 1 plus I whole power n. 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. What is it? 0.2762. Because this minus 1, you already done it. Only this has to be multiplied and this is your answer. Am I right, my dear? That's what I told you to do it orally, because when this value is given, even the time consumption to solve this sum is what? Will come down only. Have you all got answer, my dear? 68th sum? Kalpana, why did you give option A, my dear? I'm getting option B. Now, I want you to give me the answer for this question. Which of the following statement is true? Assume that the yearly cash flow are identical for both annuities. Now, the present value of an annuity due is greater than the present value of an ordinary annuity. Of course, my dear. Present value of annuity due is greater than what? Present value of the annuity due. Sorry. Present value of the annuity due is more than present value of the ordinary annuity. Why? See, we are multiplying by 1 plus I. That extra multiplication is happening, right? I want you to do this. ₹2,500 is paid every year for 10 years to pay off a loan. What is the loan amount if interest rate is 14% per annum compounded annually? What is the loan amount is given? That means the formula we are going to use is present value formula. Please get the answer, my dear. Please get the answer fast. Go to 1M is given as B. My dear Adnovate people, please give me the answer. Thankyou students started giving me the answer. Yes, now I'm started getting Harsh, right. Ritika, right, Ritika. I think everyone is giving me right answer now. None of them given me wrong answers. Yes, very good. Excellent. Now I'm happy that people are giving me right answers. An amount is lent at a nominal rate of 4.5% per annum compounded quarterly. What would be the gain in rupees over when compounded annually? Can you please try this? An amount is lent at a nominal rate 4.5% per annum compounded quarterly. What would be the gain in rupees over when compounded annually? अरे यार बस हो गया यार इतना. What? B for boy. Yes. C, Sahil. Sahil is given me C. But rest everyone is given me B. Sahil is Ritika also given me C. Yes. Thunder plays given C. Everyone is giving me now. I think in the Innovate channel, I'm getting C, C, C. Started getting in our IQ, I'm getting B, B, B. Only Sugandhi given me C. See, there is a contradiction. One particular North students are giving me B, C, B mixture, but here South only C is given, only B is given. I don't, now I think they started giving me C. Wow. Hey, this is nice, man. This kind of setup is very good, Like one side, other side, and I'm reading both the, like, Janiel, B. Acha, one time you give me, my dear. Why you are giving me so many times? Okay, one side, one set of students, other side, other set of students. Under the same banner, we have got two different YouTube channels. Now, Bombay, there is Innovate started giving me B, 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 B. Why? What happened to you? Now this side started giving me C, 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 C. Arey yaar, I'm confused. They said C. Now I understand. It is. Now they started giving me C, 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 B, B, B. Now this side is C. Arey yaar, what is this? C is the right answer. Actually, C is the right answer. So whoever got C, just like this button, my dear, like button or heart button, whatever is there, just press it once again for yourself. C is the right answer. 0.076. Yeah, I'll explain. Yes. Those who got C, just press that heart in button, my dear. Very good. Now, an amount is lent at nominal rate of 4.5% per annum compounded quarterly. So compounded quarterly means what, my dear? Let me take 100 rupees. What is 4.5% divided by 4? 1.125. 1.125% plus 1.125% plus 1.125% plus 1.125%. Can you tell me what did you get? 100 plus 1.125% plus 1.125 plus 1.125% plus 1.125% plus 1.125%. What is it? 104. 5 times I added. 100 plus 1.125% plus 1.125% plus 1.125% plus 1.125%. I get 104.576 something. Am I right, my dear? Okay. Next step. Directly if I use 100 plus 4.5%, what I'm getting? 104.5. So what is the difference here? 0.076. That's it. This is what is the answer. Yes, now you understood, my dear. Why 1.125? Sheetal, what is this? See, 4.5 divided by 4 na quarterly basis. Find effective rate of interest and do it. My dear, you understood now? Now you understood? That's it. See, find effective rate. See, the difference between effective rate of interest and the actual interest, my dear. That's it. Or otherwise, what they do, 104 minus 100. See, that just difference between the effective rate of interest, difference between the effective rate of interest and the actual interest. That is what? What sum of money will produce 42,800 rupees as an interest in 3 years, 3 months at a 2.5% per annum simple interest? My dear, I don't want to insult you by doing this sum. I don't want to insult you by doing this sum. What sum of money? That means they ask you to find out principal. So this 42,800 is amount. My dear, I don't want to insult you. Can you do this? The meaning of 3 years, say, can you try trial and error method or any formula method, anything you do. If you use trial and error method, it hardly takes 7 seconds. What is the answer? No, 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 no. Too much time. Too much time, too much time, too much time. No. B. Meet has given me B. Harsh B. This side, IQ channel, no one has given me answer. B, B. Now this side, everyone is giving me B. Yes, go to 1M. Rahul started giving me B. Yes. Our live students also given me answer B. Sahil given B, 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 B. Okay. So unanimously, everyone gave me answer B. So, Kaushik has given me C, man. What is this? Akka unknown, one time you answer. Enough. I'm sorry, Ramanujam B, 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 B. Okay. So, for example, 5,26,769 into 3.25 into 2.5%. Am I right? Hey, what I'm doing? Correct, Dana? Sorry. 5,26,769 into 3.25 into 2.5%. 42,800 approximately. So option B is our right answer. Good. Ednovate. This time Ednovate rocked. Very good. This time Ednovate rocked. Because you gave me answer very fast. The ratio of principal and the compound interest values for 3 years is 216 is to 127. The rate of interest is. This one you have to do it religiously. See, don't expect all the sums can be solved by using calculator or tricks and all. Okay. But I can tell you out of 40 sums from mathematics, at least 30-35 sums can be solved using tricks. But remaining 4-5 sums, of course, we need to do. And this is one of its kind. Yes, we'll rock hereafter. Hey, Thunder, please. You are from IQ and you are just joined there and you are saying, huh? Okay. The ratio of principal and the compound interest value for 3 years. Can you start doing this, my dear? Mubashira given me answer B. Which one, my dear? Dikshita B. Arey, very fast. Hey, what? Innovate. Fast, my dear. Innovate. Mubashira 65. Wow. She is very fast. No one has given me answer other than Mubashira. Now Sheetal given me answer. Anjali. Wow. Good, good, good. Siddharth. Sheetal B. Okay. Dindam. Our South channel gave first answer. But many students from Ednovate started giving, more students have started giving answer from Ednovate. Here very less number of students. Yes. Let me do it. What is given? Principal divided by compound interest is equal to 216 divided by 127. Am I right, my dear? Is it what given? Say yes or no? Yes. Principal divided by compound interest. What is the formula for compound interest? P into 1 plus I. Whole power what? Whole power 3 minus 1 is equal to 216 divided by 127. Sahil, I'm doing it. PP get cancelled. So now take inverse 1 plus I the whole cube minus 1 is equal to 127 by 216. So 1 plus I whole cube is equal to 127 by 216 plus 1 is 343 by 216. Taking cube root on both sides. So 1 plus I is equal to 7 by 6. I is equal to 7 by 6 minus 1. What is it? 1 by 6, which is 0.1. Is it right? Let me check. 1 by 6 is what? 0.166666. So option C is the right answer. Everyone gave me answer B. Everyone gave me answer B, but actually answer is C. I don't know how you got B, Ritika, Tanishk, everyone. C is the right answer. Now you understood. Shall we proceed? Wrong answer from IQ. You are also wrong, man. For us, you all are same, my dear. This is just for competition. Okay. You got C, Madhu, very good. If you ask us now, either our Ashish sir, Dhaval sir, or if you ask Sheikh sir, anyone if you ask now, sir, which one is best? If you ask, we'll say, sir, which eye is you prefer, sir? That is what you are asking us. So for us, both are same only. Okay, next. Yes, competition boosters. Very good. I'll just now start making some competition. South versus North. One by one. Only pure competition, okay? Don't take it in other way around. Determine the present value of perpetuity. 10 rupees. Before I complete the question, people started giving me answer. Harsh. Yeah. See. Actually, let me tell you one thing. From both the channels, I got the answer on the same time for this particular question. Perpetuity. 10 rupees per month for the infinite period. Simply what you will do, A by I. Is it A by I, my dear? What is it? 10 by? Oh, per month. Sorry. You do 0.14 into 12, you can make it. Or 0.14 divided by 12. This one you can make it. Anything is possible. That's it. You got it. Very good. Which of the following statement is true? What is it, my dear? Of course, you know it. A only. Ordinary annuity is always less than the annuity due. Now, I want answer for this question from your side. Suppose you deposit 900 rupees per month into an account that pays 14.8% interest compounded monthly How much money will you get after 9 months? Fast, fast, make it fast. I want the answer. Guys, when you give the answer, I want you to put the question number also, because some people are lagging. Previous question answer and all, now it is coming. So please put the question number and give the answer. Okay. Yes, Ritika, right. Harsh, right. This side, our Innovate side, I'm getting more reply, my dear. That is, they are doing very fast, it seems. Sheetal, how did you get D? You are always odd man out, you know. This side, I'm not getting any answer. My dear, make it fast. D, Arvind. What is it? What wrong? Arvind, wrong. Yes. Suppose you deposit 900 per month into an account pays 14.8%. That means it is monthly basis. So what is I is equal to 14.8 by 12%. Point 148 divided by 12. 0.0123. So therefore this is deposit. The deposit means it is future value. So future value is equal to 900 divided by 0.0123 into 1.0123 whole power 9 minus 1. Am I right, my dear? Is this what we need to do? So, Mubashira, but you are very late, Mubashira. 1.0123 into equal to square cube minus 1 into 900 divided by 0.0123. 8510.17, approximately 8511. Is this right, my dear? No, it is not a compound interest. Thunder, play, stay in one channel. Don't go here and there. A certain sum amounted to 575 rupees at 5% in a time in which 70 amounted to 840 rupees at 4%. If the rate of interest is simple, find the sum. Here there are two conditions. In the first condition, one particular sum becomes 575, 5% in a particular time. In a time which 750 amounted to 840 at 4%. That is, second condition, what happens? Some 750 amounted to 840 at 4% in particular time. So this time and the first condition time are one and the same. So take the second condition, my dear, and find the time. Use the time here to get the interest. For this particular question, I am giving you 40 seconds. Wow, Ritika gave me the answer so fast. Very good, Ritika. You got it fast. D. Sheetal also given. Rahil given answer. Okay. D, D, D. But this side I got more answer. 661. No thunder. What is it? Meet right. Madhvi right. Yes, 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 yes. B. Now listen here. First I'll do the actual method. First let me take the second condition. 840 amount is equal to P into 1 plus RT by 100. By simplification, what you are getting, my dear, what is T is equal to? T is equal to, simply by using calculator, 840 divided by 750. Now 1 also this side, minus 1 into 100 divided by 4. I get 3. Time is 3. Am I right, my dear? Time is 3. Is that clear? Okay. Now the same thing can be find out in different method also. What is the difference between 750 and 840? Huh? 750 and 840. What is the difference? 90. This is my simple interest amount for 3 years. Am I right, my dear? Sorry. This is a simple interest for particular year. We don't know what is number of years. If they ask you to find out number of years, simply what you can do, 90 divided by 750 into 4%. What you are getting? Again, you are getting the same. Everywhere you will get the same. Next step. Substitute here to get the principal, my dear. Now here we have to find out the principal. How to do it? Yes, sir. 575 is equal to P into 1 plus RT. 5 into T. What is T? 3 divided by 100. Simplify. What I simply do, 15 divided by 100 plus 1 divided by equal to into 575. I'm getting 499.999, approximately 500. Right? Or you can use trial and error method also after this. Sir, I'll take the option, sir. But here the option is in D. Okay, 500. So that is the reason we'll go with the actual method only. Find the amount of compound interest if an amount 50,000 deposited in a bank for 1 year at the rate of 8% per annum compounded semi-annually. Please find the compound interest. For this sum and all, you are not supposed to take more than 6 seconds. But I don't know how much time you are going to take. Praveen gave me answer B. Santosh B. Yes. Ritika, yes. Praveen Kumar B. I told you to give question number also because the video is lagging some places. So, Mohan wrong. C you are given. Anjali right. Yes, yes. B. Very good. B is right. Simply what will take? Sir, I'll take the calculator, sir. It is semi-annually, sir. For how many years? Only 1 year. So this is 4%. Am I right, my dear? So what we simply do? 50,000 plus 4% plus 4% minus 50,000. This is my answer. Directly I'll take 4080. Am I right, my dear? There is nothing to write. There is nothing to write. Now, the population of a town increases by 2% of the population at the beginning of the year. The number of year by which the top population increases in population will be what? 40%. Now, this particular question, rate of increase in population always what we have to take, my dear? Compound interest formula only to be applied. Okay. Can you please give me the answer fast? Janiel, 50,000 plus 4% plus 4% minus 50,000. Uzma gave me answers C. Go to Annam also gave me C. Shripriya minus 71. Oh, D for 71. Okay. No, wrong. 71 answer is D is wrong. Heat Sonali, no, wrong. Ritika, right. Yes. Meet everyone is right. C is right. Logeshwaran, wrong. Mubashira, right. Madhvi, right. I'm assuming that you are giving 7. Yeah. Thunder plays right. Okay. 17 years is the right answer. What is the answer, my dear? 17 years. Look at this. Assume the population is 100 when it is going to become 140. Am I right? When it is going to become 140. So what I do? 140 is equal to 100 into 1 plus I whole power n. So 1.02 whole power n is equal to 1.4. Maximum what you do, my dear? You'll be substituting the values of n and you'll check it. Right? But what I do, I'll tell you. I don't want to use formula anything. If I have to use calculator, directly by using calculator, how to get it, I'm going to do it. Listen here, my dear. Fine. Praveen, log and all not needed. Look at this. What I do, I'm assuming the original population is 100. And 2%, 2%, it is keep on increasing. I'm going to add, what is option A is? 7. Option A is 7. So let me add it for 7 times. Plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%. 7 times I added, but 140 is not coming. Sir, without counting, how did you know you have added 7 times, sir? Here it is showing 21. So next option is what? 10. What is next option? 10. So another 3 times I'm going to add. Plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%. Still not getting. 140 is not coming. So third option is 17. So another 7 times I have to add. Plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%, plus 2%. Wow, I got 140. After adding 17 times, I got 140. That's it. This is one way of approach. Okay. First, this is numerical way of approach. The second way of approach also given to you. Give me the answer. I think this question is repeated question. This question already came in the examination. Can you answer for this question, my dear? Two equal amounts of money deposited in two banks, each at 15% per annum, fixed 3.5 year in the bank and fixed 5 years in the other bank. In the other, the difference between the interest amount from bank is rupees 144. Find the sum. Principal they ask you to find out. Principal they ask you to find out. They ask you to find out principal. Ramanujam given me B. Ilamadi gave me C. 640 rupees is the, okay, here Anjali B, Ritika B. शीतल said, no Daniel नहीं मिला. किसको बोल रही थी? शीतल नोट्स मिला क्या? अच्छा उसको आंसर दे रही थी. मैं इधर क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ तो उसको आंसर दे रहे. B, शिवकुमार B, சூப்பர். கடகன்னு போடுங்கப்பா, டைம் எடுக்காதீங்க. ரொம்ப டைம் எடுத்துக்கிறீங்க. Yes, make it fast. Yes, Mehek. Yes, Shivakumar, Dikshita. Okay. Yes, B is the right answer. Okay, B is the right answer. I want to know how you got it. Trial and error method. What you did with the trial and error method? Sir, what we did was, we did first 640 into 15% into 3.5. Am I right, my dear? This is what you have done, na? Yes. Listen here. 640 into 15% into 3.5, 35. Okay. 3.5 M plus. Did I get 336? Second one for 5 years. What is it? 640 into 15% into 5%. 5 then, yeah, 480. So what did you get? The difference is 144. Am I right, my dear? Say yes or no? But what legends will do, I'll tell you. You want to be a legend? Now look at this. What is the difference between 3.5 years and 5 years, my dear? 1.5. Am I right? Yes? Only 1.5. They ask you to find out the difference. Rate of interest same only. Simply what we have to do, if you want to use trial and error method, 640 into 1.5 into 15%. If you are getting 144, that is my answer. Problem is solved. You understand this, my dear? Did you understand this? If you liked it, please show me some thumbs up. Or click that heart in button. Yes. Very good, Sarthi. Yes, Logeshwari. Very good. Thank you. Good. Yes. See, instead of doing trial and error, you are applying. There also we can save some time, right? In trial and error also we can save time. Normally bank gives compound interest. No, sir. Sir, please go with the syllabus, sir. Ramanujam, sir. Please, sir. My request, sir. I told you, sir. If nothing is mentioned, to go ahead with simple interest, compound interest, they have to give. See, if you are asking this type of question, I don't know what to answer. Yes. Good. Now the simple interest on some 4% per annum for 2 years is 80 rupees. Find compound interest on the same sum for the same period. Can you please do it? The simple interest on some 4% per annum for 2 years is 80 rupees. And find the compound. It's a very simple question. I want you to do it, my dear. Fast. Acha, hence he is Ramanujam. Okay. Hey, Ramanujam, you don't know. Sheetal, your heart in symbol looks very danger, Sheetal. With the hospital sign. 81.6. Ritika, 81.6. Yes, Ramanujam, yes. Go to 1M is given. Yeah. Arre, give yeah, my dear. Khan, which question you are given? C. C is wrong. It's a very simple question. A is the right answer. Now listen here. Shh. The simple interest on a sum 4%. Simple interest is given as 80 rupees. So principal you can easily find out. What is principal is equal to 80 divided by 4% divided by 2. Am I right, my dear? This is my principal. Hey, from simple interest, if you divide these two, you are going to get principal. So what is it? 80 divided by 4% divided by 2. 1000 rupees is my principal. Now they ask you to find out a compound interest for 2 years. So plus 4% minus 1000. I get 81.6. Guys, if you ask me frankly, you no need to write anything on your paper. And one more thing, remember, in the examination, they are going to give you just one A4 sheet. There you have to complete the entire problem. Not even that. There is no working sheet will be provided to you, my dear. Please understand. In the question paper backside, you have to write. Now, which is a better investment? 9% per annum compounded quarterly or 9.1% simple interest? If this is the question, first remember, my dear, sir, 9%, 9.1%, sir. This is good, sir. Please understand, direct comparison is wrong because this 9.1% per annum, but this 9% is compounded quarterly. So first find effective rate of interest for 9% quarterly. Do it. Please find the effective rate of interest for 9% quarterly. Effective rate of interest, I ask you to find out. 9 point. Check, are you getting 9.3%? Actually, this is not 9%. Effectively, they are calculating 9.3%. Whereas simple percent is what? 9.1. Now, which is the better investment, my dear? 9% compounded. You all understood this? My dear, if you understood, please show me some thumbs up. Give me some reply, my dear. Yes. Very good. Listen here, next week, Chennai classroom. Same way, I'll come to Mumbai also. Chennai next Sunday, 10 to 1 o'clock. Okay, between 10 and 1. I want everyone should come here. We are going to discuss about the entire CA foundation, all subjects. How to crack. The subject experts will talk. So please come and attend physically. For paper 3, I'll be presenting. Paper 1, paper 2, the people will come. So I want you to come for that session, my dear. Next Sunday, 10 to 1. I want to see you all in Inter. Will you come to Inter? You have to come to Inter. Yes. Let me tell you one thing, my dear, one small thing. Okay, first you started doing it. First you complete it. Otherwise, no one will focus. Effective rate of interest. Rahul, I have not yet decided about virtual. I want everyone should come physically. Ritika, online maybe hoga, but for only outstation students. Chennai, offline. Give me the answer fast. I think D people started giving. 7.185%. Got it? Yes. Ashwin, yes, my dear. Yes, okay. Fine. D. Listen here, my dear. See, always remember one thing. To crack CA exams, especially foundation or inter, final, any level you take. Final, let us keep it aside. As far as CA, inter and foundation is concerned, only lecturing is not going to help. System will help you to give the results. Okay. So please, this next 2 months are, that is like, IQ and Innovate is going to give so many things for our CA community, that is CA foundation students. So please take the benefit, okay, benefit out of it, and please try to clear, because this is the last attempt for this old scheme. Okay, don't wait for new scheme. Especially in paper 3, they have added sampling theory and limits continuity. There are some new topics also they have added. So my dear, please don't think about the next attempt. I want you to clear in this attempt itself. Okay. Next. Assuming that the discount rate is 7% per annum, how much would pay to receive rupees 200 growing at 5% annually forever? Listen here, my dear. This is actually forever stands for perpetuity. But here discount rate is given, growing rate is given. So what is the interest rate, The difference between discount rate and growing rate. 7% minus 5%. What is it? 2%. So 200 divided by 2%. This is what your answer is. Janil is asking, sir, maths module exercise 4B, 5th question. What is that question? I don't have the book now. Can you read that question, 5th question? What is it? Okay. Exercise 4B, 5th sum. 10,000 is right. A equal to 1,000, then 4B. Why? It's a very simple question. I query on daily dose questions number 16 and 22. I don't know what exactly it is. Now, a man invested 1/3 of his capital at 7% and 1/4 at 8% and remainder at 10%. If the annual income is 561 rupees, the capital is. I told you to wait for sum number 43. I hope in the beginning people were telling me, sir, 43 or not done, 43 or not done. Now go to 43. I will show you why I was waiting for it. Now look at this. 1/7 of a money is deposited 4% per annum. Half of money deposited at 5% per annum, and the remaining at the rate of 6%. Then the total interest gained is 2730. Find the deposit amount. Is it one and the same, my dear? Correct, na? Similar type of question. Two different attempts, two different questions. But actually what? Similar type only. Now let me do this. I want you to try that, because that is very simple. 1/7 of a money is deposited at 4% per annum. Half of a money deposited at 5% per annum, and the remaining money deposited at 6%. Now look at this. First, let us understand. The first one is what? First part. Okay. Second part is what? Pay by 2. Now, remaining part, we need to find out remaining part. I think you know how to find out the remaining part. Do you know what is remaining part is? I will tell you how to find out remaining part. If you ask me, I can tell you 5p by 14. I'll show you how it is. First part plus second part, third part take it as x is equal to principal. Let me take it as x. Okay, let me take it as x. Now, 2p plus 7p, what is it? 9p. 9p by 14. So, x is equal to p minus 9p by 14. So, x is equal to what? 5p by 14. This is what I said. Now, this is the third part. First part is p by 7. Second part is p by 2. And third part is what? 5p by 14. Now, first part deposited in what percentage, my dear? 4%. Second part deposited 5%. Third part deposited in 6%. Is it simple interest? Is it simple interest, yes or no? And number of years we have to consider it as what? One only. So what exactly to be done, I'll tell you. It is simply what we have to do. We need to find out principal. So, first part into 4% plus second part into 5% plus third part into 6% is equal to 2730. Now everywhere percentage get cancelled. Am I right, my dear? Remove that percentage. Take LCM as 14. So here it will come. Numerator will multiply by 2. 2 4s are 8. 8p plus 7 5s are 35. 35p plus 30p is equal to 2730. 8 plus 35, 43. 43 plus 30 is what? 73p is equal to 2730 into 14. Tell me what you are getting, principal. General option galat nahi, it's right only. Sorry. Correct. This is not 730. Sorry, 2730. It is 730. Printing mistake. Sorry. Correct. 730. 730 is the right answer. Now look at this. Now check it, my dear. So these two get cancelled. 10 times. What is P is equal to? Only 140 is good. We missed percentage. Oh, percentage. We cannot cancel that percentage, na? Because right hand side is not there. Into 100. When you just cancel it into 100. 14,000. Please, there is a printing mistake. It is not 2730. It is 730 only. What is that question? Exercise 4B, sum number 5. What was it? Can you read it once again? What is getting? A equal to? Okay. N equal to? So 1000 plus 3% plus 3% plus 3% plus 3% Principle. Now you check this. This is what your principle is. $888.48. Is it there in the option? None of these. Yeah, trial and error method is better, my dear. Yes, you can do trial and error method. Of course, for this question, trial and error method is fantastic. You can go ahead with trial and error method. Nothing wrong in it. I will tell you how to use trial and error method also. See, 14,000 if you take. Okay, 14,000. What is first part of 14,000 is 17. 1 by 7 of 14,000 is what? 2,000 rupees. Am I right, my dear? First part is 2,000. Second part will be what? 7,000. Am I right? So third part is going to be what? 5,000. Now if you want to use trial and error method, this is what we have to use. 2,000 into 4% M plus 7,000 into 5% M plus 5,000 into 6% M plus MRC. If you get 730, that is your answer. Is this what your trial and error method, my dear? But I wanted to show you actual method for this question. So that is what I solved it. Otherwise, trial and error method, please go ahead with, because next sum, that remaining one sum I shown you, that sum you are going to do it. That particular sum I want you to apply trial and error method. Are you all ready, my dear? Buddhu saying I can solve it in 5 seconds. Of course, my dear, this is the method to solve it in 5 seconds. Yes. Are you ready to do it on your own, my dear? Yeah. Achha, this is over. A man invested 1/3 of his capital at 7%, 1/4 8%, and remainder 10%. The annual income is 561 rupees. The capital is. Can you please use trial and error method or any method to get the answer, my dear? Yes. Go to 1M is given as C. Ritika gave me answer 6,600. Can you please check? Yes. Are you all applying trial and error method? Are you all applying trial and error method? Are you all doing trial and error method, my dear? Yes, please listen here. Trial and error method is best method. Trial and error method is best method, but there is a drawback here. You tried option A, not coming. Then you tried option B, did not come. Then you went for option C, then you checked it, you got the answer. Is that what you have done? Is that what you have done? What if I say directly you can take the right answer and you can check for it? Do you want to know about it? If you want to know how to get it, please show me thumbs up or like this video, my dear. Do it fast. If you want to know how to get that particular option directly, please, there is a button, heart button, just click it, my dear. Dikshita said, I did not try option A and B, sir. I went directly C. Yeah, I want to explain to others also how to take directly. Even the same thing, you can apply it in the 43rd sum also. Yes, thank you. I think you all are ready now. Very good. Yes. Thanks for your love, my dear. Look at this. Shh. Now, 1/3, 1/4. 3 and 4. Am I right, my dear? Yes. 3 fours are 12. 3 fours are 12. Now, we need to find the number from the option which is perfectly divisible by 12. 4,400 is not divisible by 12. 5,500 not divisible by 12. Even 5,800 also not divisible by 12. Without trying anything, I can go for answers 6,600. But this way also we can proceed. You understood this method or not, my dear? You tell me. Even the same logic you can apply it for 43rd sum. Even trial and error method also not needed. Do you agree with me, Uzma? Correct, Rahul. Yes. Did you like this? Fine. The same logic you can apply it for what? Previous sum also. Like 43rd sum. There the numbers involved 1/7 and 1/2. That means you will check divisible by 14. My dear, you understood? Otherwise, what you will do, see, listen here. If you want to attend trial and error method, see, it should be fruitful, na? Like, keep on, like everyone, option A will try. No, we'll go for option B. No, we'll go for option C. What nonsense, my dear. Yes? Did you like it, my dear? Yes, my dear. Did you like it? Not only this sum, any sum you can do like this. If this particular, see, I told you in the beginning itself, in the first lecture itself, I told you, in my lecture, you may not be learning only the particular sum. You are going to learn how to approach. So I am teaching you how to approach. It is not about me coming and teaching and you got impressed. That is no. This is the way we have to approach. Yes. We all are ultra legends. सर आप किस टाइम पे फोन पिक करेंगे एक्चुअली आई हैव सो मेनी डाउट्स प्लीज up to Wednesday I'm little occupied my dear after that we'll talk if you have got many doubts 1 or 2 doubts you can ask okay don't worry Ritika up to Wednesday little occupied with some other work also after that you can because you said many doubts na that's what I got scared now listen here next question. A sum of money is lent at compound interest rate 20% per annum 2 years. It would fetch 482 rupees more if the interest is compounded half yearly and the sum is. Yes, Ritika. My dear, I'm planning to conduct a test on the topics whatever got over. Would you like to write the test? Yes, thank you, Ria. What is answer? What is answer? What is answer? A sum of money is lent. 79th people are giving me answer C. Yes, sir. We are ready. We'll write the test. A sum of money is lent at compound interest rate 20% per annum 2 years. It would fetch 480 rupees more if the interest compounded half yearly. The sum is 20,000. How you did it? Trial and error method? Did you all apply trial and error method? Are you all applying trial and error method, my dear? So now you started using some tricks then. See, a sum of money lent at compound interest 20% per annum for 2 years. Shh. Trial and error method also. Directly what you can start 20,000, it's a pure number, will start from 20,000 because in the examination this is what is going to happen. Okay. So 20,000 into 2 into 20%. How much you are getting? 20,000. Oh, sorry, it is simple interest, compound interest. No, sorry. So 20,000 plus 20% plus 20%. Am I right, my dear? Which is 28,800. M plus. Yeah, M plus. Next. Half yearly basis. That means what? 10%. 4 times I have to add. 20,000 plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% minus MRC is equal to 482. Option C. This is very simple question. I think everyone would have got the answer, right? ₹800 is invested at the end of each month in an account paying interest 6% per year compounded monthly. What is the future value of this annually after 10th payment? Can you please do this one? What is the answer, my dear? 800 is invested future value. End of each month in an account paying 6% per year compounded monthly. What is the future value of this annually after 10th payment? So what is it? Sir, 800 divided by 0.6%, 6 by 12, right? 0. Is it 005, my dear? Into 1.005 whole power 10 minus 1. Yes, get the answer, my dear. It's a very simple question. 1.005 8182. Option D. How 0.005, sir? Hey, Logesh Variarthi. Logeshwari Aarti. Talilo kutta, talilo kutta. Yes, listen here. 6 by 12 monthly basis. Rate of interest is 6%. 6 by 12%. 0.5% is 0.005. Shh. These are formulas, my dear. Now, if the desired future value after 5 years with 18% interest rate is 1,50,000 rupees, then the present value, can you please find out the present value fast? Give me the answer for this, my dear. What I could see, whenever the problem comes based on present value, you are struggling. Yes, Ritika, excellent. Wow, you gave me first answer. Yes, now people started giving. Shalini B, Badhu, B, okay. I think unanimously people are giving me answer B. But this side I did not get any answer. Only Ritika gave me the answer. Yes, Kalpana, right. Listen here. Known, I told you already this type of question we already done, and I told you also no need to apply any formula. 1,50,000 divided by this value is your answer actually. This is what my amount. This is 1 plus I whole power n. Directly when you divide these two, direct answer, my dear. Be smart. Find effective rate converter monthly. B. Piyush. Sunday also you have college. Yes. B answer. Can you do this? Make it fast. If discount rate is 14% per annum, then the how much a company has to pay to receive 280 rupees growing 9% annually forever. See, discount rate is given, growing is given. Difference is 5%. 280 divided by 5%. Get the answer? Is that right? A sum of 7,500 rupees amounts to 9075 at a 10% per annum interest being compounded yearly in a certain time. The simple interest on the same sum for the same time and the same rate. Can you please find out this? Because these type of questions we have done already. Okay, D. 2800 आना चाहिए 8 87 sir. 1000. No. Shh. No, listen here. A sum of 7,500 rupees amount to 9075 10% per annum interest being compounded yearly in a certain time. The the simple interest on the same sum for the same time and the same rate is. So that means what here we need to find out number of years. Am I right? So what is it? 9075 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power n. Is it 1 plus I whole power n is equal to 1.21, which is 1.1 the whole square? Are we getting n equal to 2, my dear? So 7,500 into 10% into 2. What is it? 1,500. Now I want you to do this. A loan of 1,02,000 rupees is to be paid back in 2 equal annual installments. If the rate of interest is 4% per annum, compounded annually, then the total interest charged under this installment plan is. Can you do this? Madhvi, how did you get 1,800? Rahil, yeah, you got. Okay. What answer you got, my dear? A loan of 1,02,000 is to be paid back in two equal annual installments. If the rate of interest is 4% per annum compounded annually, then the total interest charged under this installment plan is. They ask you to find out the installment amount. Is that right, my dear? Somebody gave me answer. I think option A people are giving me. Yes, you are right. Option A is right. A loan of 1,02,000 is to be paid back in two equal annual installments if the rate of interest is 4%. So that means the loan amount is 1,02,000. The loan amount is what? 1,02,000 paid back in two equal installments. If the rate of interest is 4% compounded annually, then the total interest charged under the installment plan is. Now, shall we find out the installment amount? Shall we find out installment amount? Let us find out installment amount. What is it? 1,02,000 is equal to A by I. 1 minus 1 by 1.04, not 04. It is annually only, na? Yes. Whole square. Can you find out what is it? 1.04 into equal to divided by equal to minus 1 divided by 0.04 divided by equal to into 1,02,000. So A is equal to 54,078. 54,078. So one installment is 54,078. Total how many installments? Two installments. Multiplied by 2. I get 1 lakh 150 160. Difference between this and this is going to be the interest charged. You don't understand or what? See, I'm paying annual payment, right? I'm making actually 1,02,000 only I borrowed, but I'm making what? How much? 5 lakh for 54,078 rupees. 78 rupees I'm paying as installment. Two installment means it is coming around 1,08,000 rupees. So that's it. You understand this, my dear? Somebody was asking me, sir, you left some number 87. Okay, thank you. Now, if the nominal rate of growth is 17% and inflation is 9%, nominal rate of growth is 17%, inflation 9%. What is the difference, my dear? 8%. The 5 years. Let P be the GDP amount at the present year, then the projected real GDP after 6 years is. Okay, after 6 years, what is the projected GDP? It's very simple, my dear. That means they ask you to find out amount. Keep principal as it is. 1 plus I whole power. Can you please check it, my dear? What is the whole power 6? .5867 something. So 1.587p, my dear. Option A. Simple. Now, a person bought a house by paying 45 lakhs down payment and 80,000 at the end of each year. Guys, are you attending the session? There are some unwanted conversations going on here. Why? Unnecessarily. If a person bought a house by paying 45 lakhs down payment and 80,000 rupees at the end of each year till the perpetuity. Assuming the rate of interest as 16%, the present value of house. Listen here. Down payment 45 lakhs, keep it aside. And how much is the payment and 80,000 at the end of each year till the perpetuity. That means what? 80,000 divided by 16%. What is 80,000? 80,000 divided by 5 lakhs. So this is the amount you are repaying. Am I right, my dear? This is the amount you are repaying. So 45 lakhs plus 5 lakhs. Total value of that house is what? 50 lakhs. Let the operating profit of a manufacturer for 5 years is given as something is given. Then the operating profit of compound annual growth rate CAGR for year 6 with respect to year 2 is given that. My dear, how many of you are seeing this type of question for the first time? Can you just raise your hand by showing thumbs up, sir? This is the first time I'm looking at this type of question, sir. Yes, my dear, fast. How many of you are seeing this for the first time? Okay, me, sir, Sardi. Others? So I can assume that you already seen this type of question. So you know about CAGR. Oh, it's for the first time. Okay, I thought you know it. Okay, so many of you are for the first time. First of all, let me explain what is meant by CAGR. Many of them are confusing it. Okay, like CAGR is a difficult concept. Nothing, my dear. Look at this. You know the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power n. Listen here, after I explained this sum, once you understood, you need to show me thumbs up, okay? Now listen here. Everyone knows the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power n. Am I right, my dear? What is A stands for? Amount. P stands for principal. N stands for number of years. I stands for rate of interest or CAGR. Compound annual growth rate. That is what I. So, in this question, they ask you to find out I. Formula is same only. In this question, what you are going to find out? I only you are going to find out. Either interest, rate of interest, or you can say it as what? CAGR. Now, in this case, sir, okay, sir, fine. But there is no directly A or P is given, na, sir. It is clearly given. Look at this, my dear. Years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Read this line. Then the operating profit of a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, for year 6 with respect to 2. So we need to find out CAGR for year 6 with respect to 2. Am I right, my dear? So this is my principal. Okay. And this is my amount. And how many years in between, my dear? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of years? 4. So therefore, 157.34 is equal to P into 1 plus I whole power 4. This is the answer. Now we need to find out I. It's very simple. 1 plus I whole power 4 is equal to what? 1.5734. Now take the fourth root. It's very simple to take the fourth root. 1.5734 square root 2 times. I'm getting 1.12. Approximately 1.12. Therefore, I is equal to 0.12. That is, B is my answer. Did you understand this, my dear? Now show me thumbs up. Yes, sir, I understood, sir. Yes, you understood, my dear. There is some heart button. Please click on it, my dear. I'll be happy. I hope now you understood, my dear. Yes. Yes, Mr. Rahil. I think now you know what is CAGR. In the examination, don't get confused about CAGR. Simply they ask you to find out I. In the table itself, it is given. You need to just identify that principal and amount and to do it. See, here, 6 with respect to 2, that is what this is my principal. If it is with respect to 3 year, third year, then 106.4. With respect to the first year, then 90 rupees. This is what you have to take. Am I right? Recently, now they are asking CAGR questions frequently, my dear. Recently, they are asking. This cash flow statement, definitely you are going to do it in what, in your intermediate level for sure. But here I'm going to approach mathematically. But before I do it, I would like to give 2-3 sums. After that, I'll come back to 90-second sum. I want you to do this, my dear. I want you to try this. I want you to try this. What is mean by time and the value of money, Ritika? It is time value of money. सर 92 क्वेश्चन रह गया, मैं करने वाला हूं करके बोला था ना, आप क्यों आधा आधा सुन रहे हो? First you try this. I think this will take time to solve. Please give me the answer. B. SK Kishore has given me answer B. Total there are many sums, my dear. I don't know. The rest of the sums you need to do it. We'll be uploading the questions. Okay, now let me solve. A certain sum amounts to 15,748 rupees in 3 years at simple interest at R% per annum. The same sum amounts to 16,510 rupees at R plus 2% per annum simple interest in the same time. What is the value of R? Okay, Ritika given me 8%. Everyone gave me 8%. You want to try trial and error method? If you want to try trial and error method, for example, 8% you are taking. Let me check. 8%. So, 15,748 divided by 3 into 8%. What is it, my dear? Is it 420? No. What I did? $65,617. Now, if it is R is 8%, take 10%. So, into 10% into 3. No, not coming. It is 19,640 is coming. Huh? Now listen here. Fine. 15,000. Let me do this. 15,748 is equal to P into 1 plus RT by 100. RT by 100. Am I right, my dear? And the next one is what? 16,510 is equal to same P into 1 plus R plus 2 into 3 by 100. Now, divide these two, which is 2 divided by 1. What you are going to get? 16,510 divided by 157.48. So if I divide these two, PP get cancelled. So only what you are going to get, 100 plus R plus 2 into 3 divided by 100 whole divided by 100 plus 3R divided by 100. Cut. Now simplify this. 16510. 16510 divided by 15748, which is 1.048. Otherwise, keep as it is. It's way. Now you can try trial and error method at least hereafter. 100 plus R plus 2 into 3 divided by 100 plus 3R. Left hand side, substitute R as 10, R as 8, and if you are getting 1.048, that is what your answer. Okay. If you want to use trial and error method, what we have to do, I'll tell you. What? Other answer, okay. Yes. 8% if you want to substitute, yes, you can check 8%, my dear. What we have to do, I'll tell you. See, we need to find the principal. 1 plus 24 by 100, 124 by, okay, 124 by 100, 1.24, 15748 divided by 1.24. Principal is coming 12,700. Now let me check. Into 10% into 3. Yes, we are getting it, my dear. 8% I'm getting as the answer. 8%. 8% is the right answer. You check 8 here. Check 8. 8 plus 2, 10, 30. 130 divided by 130 divided by 100 plus 3R. 3 8s are 24. 124. Yes. 8 is our answer. Trial and error method. B is the answer. $92. If the cost of capital be 12% per annual, then the net present value nearest to rupees from the given cash flow is given as. My dear, definitely what in the financial management, this cash flow statement and all you are going to do. I'll show you one few formulas. What if we take a difference of 16510 and 1578, then do it. My dear, the problem what you are going to face is the principle is same principle, na? Principle is same principle. Now listen here. One formula I'll give you. Net present value is equal to present value of inflow minus present value of outflow. This is what we have to calculate. First, what is inflow? Let us find out. Present value of outflow, it is already given. See, this is what present value of outflow, 0. 100,000. That means 1 lakh. Present value of outflow is what? 1 lakh actually. Now, let me find out the present value of inflows. Okay, present value of inflows. This is first year, second year, third year. But this is what? 60,000 rupees after first year you are going to get. 40,000 rupees after second year you are going to get. The 50,000 rupees after third year you are going to get. But I want to find out the present values. Today's value I have to find out. Therefore, present value is equal to first 60. 60 divided by 1 plus I whole power 1 because this is after 1 year. Plus, take it as 60,000. Next one, 40,000 divided by 1.12. This is after 2 years. Plus 50,000 divided by 1.12 whole power 3. Can you please calculate this? 1.12 into equal to divided by equal to into 50,000 m plus 1.12 into equal to divided by equal to into 40,000 m plus 1.12 divided by equal to into 60,000 m plus MRC. I get 121048. 121048. So net present value is equal to present value of inflow. This is what my present value of inflow minus present value of outflow. What is it? 1 lakh. So my answer is 21,048, my dear. Approximately 24,187. Nearer answer, but in the question paper it is given the right answer. Here it is given nearest value only they ask you to find out. The nearest value is 24,187, which is closer to 21,048. But the answer is 21,048. See, I'm again telling you, my dear, these are once in a blue moon, these type of questions they are asking in the examination. These are not regular questions, because the same question, the similar type of questions you are going to learn in intermediate level, not in foundation level. Okay, cash flow, inflow means what, outflow means what. See here, that 0 here, this is what my outflow. This is my inflow, and its present value I'm calculating. After that, I'm finding the difference. This is once in a blue moon, these type of questions are asked. So, and again, I'm telling you, in financial management, you are going to learn this concept. Okay. Next, what is the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on sum of 8,000 rupees for 2 by 5 years at the rate of 10% per annum when the interest compounded yearly? Can you please do this? Please do this. So you need to find out simple interest and the compound interest. For 2 by 5 years. Simple interest you can easily find out, am I right? So 8,000 into what is it? 10, 12 by 5. 12 by 5 into what? 10%. What is it? 1? 1920 exactly. Okay. Next, compound interest. What is compound interest is equal to? Sir, 2 by 5 years. 12 by 5 and all not there, na? N 12 by 5 is not there, right? 12 by 5 not there. Then how to do it, sir? Look at this. Let me find out amount. P into 1.1 whole power 12 by 5. What is 12 by 5 is? 2 point. Sir, 1.1 whole power 2.4. We don't know how to find out. Please understand. Actually, in the examination, they have to give you this value. But still, if you want, you can find out by using logarithms. Okay, by using logarithms, you can find out. Okay, but otherwise, what you know, they have to give. Now, apply log on both sides. You will be getting this value only will get. This value only will find out. X is equal to 1.1 whole power 2.4. So what is log x is equal to 2.4 log 1.1. This is actually waste of time. They have to give. Let me check why this value is not given. This value they are supposed to give, but they did not give. See, then that's the only way we have to follow. Look at this, my dear. What is it, First find out for 2 years. First find out for 2 years. Sardi, very good, Sardi. Yeah, that is what the method. Okay. No, this will work, my dear. Try out this for 2 years. Then after that 2.4, right? 2.4 means what, the 2 by 5 years. For that we have to find out. So we can take the rate of interest, we can split. Not for 10%. We can go for what? 0.4. What is the period now? 0.4 means what is it? We can take it as 4%. Okay, we can take it as 4% and we can proceed. 10 into 0.4, which is equal to 4%. So 4% we can take and we can do it, my dear. That is another way of proceeding. Now look at this, 8,000 plus 10% plus 10%. Then what did you get? 9680. Then 8,000 plus 4%, 4%. $865. No. What I'm doing? See. Plus 4% plus 4%. $10,000, 469, 470. So minus 8,000. 2,470. So what is the difference between these two? Oh, it's a big number we are getting. How to take, Mohan? How to take 2.4 power easy? My dear, understood. Rajal, sir, please root 1.4, yes. Huh? Oh, sorry. Only one time I should take. But now listen here. Now, let me teach you how to find out this nth root. Please look at this. What I have to find out? 1.1 whole power 12 by 5. Am I right, my dear? Is this what you are going to find out? 1.1 the whole power 12 by 5. First, let me find out 8,000 into 1.1 whole power 12. 1.1 into equal to. I am getting 3.138. By the way, thank you, Rajal. Yes, you are right. 3.3138 whole power 1 by 5. I think you know how to find out fifth root of 3.318. How to do it? 3.138 13 times square root, where it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. minus 1 divided by 5 plus 1 into equal to 13 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I get 1.25 something into 8,000. 10,056 approximately. I'll get what? Approximate value. 10,056 approximately. Here we get big number, but 10,056 approximately. This is what we are getting now. Yes. Approximately we are getting 10,056. Okay. Minus 8,000. What is it? 2,056. This is why compound interest. And what is the simple interest, my dear? 1,920. So 2,056 minus 1,920. What you are getting? 136 approximately. Option A. Listen here. What I did was, look at this. Similar type of question only. Either I can go ahead with 8,000 plus 10%. See, here it is 2.4. It is 2.4. 10% plus 10% plus 1 time 4%. We'll get approximate value. Or otherwise, we were finding difficulties finding this now. Look at this. What I did, 8,000 into 1.1 whole power 12 by 5. I just found out 1.1 whole power 12 first. We got something 3.138, something like that. Whole power 1 by 5. Then we have to find out fifth root of 8,000. My dear, please remember one thing. To teach, I am just telling you. Otherwise, in the examination, this value has to be given. Then only you can do it. Now, can you try this? The future value of annuity of 2,000 rupees. Shardi, I am getting option A only right answer. Actually, it is not 4%. It is not 4%. Option A. Where? Which one? 1,051. This way, 11,051. Okay, there may be printing mistake, na? The future value of annuity, 2,000 rupees. Yes, option wrong printed. 2,000 for 5 years at 5% compounded annually is given. I think you got the answer right, my dear. 2,000 divided by 0.05. Wow, how many years? I think you got it right. 11,051. A sum of money is simple interest, doubles itself in 7 years. How many years it will take triple itself? I think it's a very simple sum, but I want to do it. Do it fast. Sum of money, simple interest, doubles itself in 7 years. That means 100 by 7 rate of interest. How many years it will take triple itself? 200 by 100 by 7, which is equal to 14. Am I right, my dear? 14 years. Yes, give me the answer for 97, my dear. Simple interest on a sum of money is amount to 59,000 rupees in 3 years and 62,000 rupees in 4 years at same rate of interest. What are the principal amount and rate of interest? Option A. You can simply use trial and error method. Am I right, my dear? Or otherwise our own method. What I said, 59,000, 62,000, 3 year, 4 year. The difference is only 3,000. So my simple interest is 3,000. So 3 times I'll subtract 3,000 from 59,000. 50,000 is my principal. Direct answer. That also, this way also you can do it. An amount is lent at R% simple interest for R years, and the simple interest amount was 1/4 of the principal. The amount is principal amount. Then it is. Listen here. Simple interest is equal to what? 1/4 of the principal. So PRT by 100 is equal to 1/4 of principal. Cut. Amount is lent at R% in R years. So is it R T is equal to R, my dear? So both are one and the same. So therefore what is it? R square equal to 100 by 4. R square is equal to what? 25. What is R equal to? Option A. There is a mistake in this question. Yes. Get the answer, my dear. Cost of laptop is 1,10,000 and its value depreciate 12% annually. And its life is 6 years. Its scrap value dash times its cost. First find the scrap value. What is the scrap value? How much? Wait. What is it? 51,000? 84? 51,084. 51,084. Option C, approximately. How, sir, means, see, look at this. 1,10,000 rupees minus 12%, minus 12%, minus 12%, 6 times you are going to do. Am I right? How much you are going to get? 50? 84, right? So this is the amount you got. See, when you multiply this with what number, you will get 1,10,000. That's it. Approximately 0.45 you are going to get. Because they ask you to find out what, scrap value dash times its cost. Scrap value dash times its cost. So this is the scrap value. Okay, dash times its cost. That means 1,10,000 into 0.45. What you are getting? We will be getting the closer values only. Or else you can do like this. See. $51,084 divided by 1,10,000. How much you are getting? 0.46. Approximate answer I am getting 0.45. That's what I marked it as 0.45. We are getting approximate, my dear. Now, S deposits an amount in bank which gives 10% compound interest compounded annually for 5 years. What is the effective rate of simple interest? I want you to find out this, my dear. Actually, what? You take 100 rupees and do it. You take 100 rupees and do it. Take 100. 100 rupees deposits 10% compound interest. How many years? 5 years. So what is it? 100 plus 5% plus 5%. 10%, na? And also find simple interest. Find simple interest. Then the difference is going to be our answer, my dear. I think 12.21 people are giving. Very good. Ritika has given me answer 12.21. Others also, can you please try? B. Somebody is giving me answer B. 11.0. Approximate 11.11. Let me check the answer. 12.21 only we are getting. 12.21 is the right answer. No, B we are not getting, my dear. A only we are getting. Yes, listen here, my dear. See, let us understand the question first. S deposits an amount in bank which gives 10% compound interest compounded annually for 5 years. Okay, compounded annually for 5 years. What is effective rate of simple interest they ask you to find out? What is effective rate of simple interest they ask you to find out? See, for example, 100 rupees. Okay, for example, 100 rupees. If I go for 10% for 5 years, how much I'm getting, my dear? 150 rupees. Am I right, my dear? Is that right? Say yes or no? Now, but in compound interest, if I go for compound interest, 100 plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%. How much I'm getting, my dear? How much I'm getting? 150? 161.0. So, this is the difference amount. Am I right, my dear? This is the difference amount. Actually, it is difference, but not rate of interest. This is my difference. Okay. So, here, what I will do is, I can check it. For example, 100 rupees into 12.21% into 5. What exactly you are getting? $61 point. So they ask you to find out effective rate of interest. Am I right, my dear? This is for 5 years interest. This is for 5 years interest. Now what you have to do? Divided by 5. Listen here, my dear. It's even you don't need to go up to this. Sir, 161.05. From the principal, how much is the interest we have calculated? 61.05. This is total compound interest. This is the total compound interest. Effective rate of interest we have to find out. What is effective rate of interest? We need to divide every year. Simple interest remains same. Every year simple interest remains same. Total how many years you are taking? 5 years only you are taking. Just divided by 5, my dear. You are going to get 12.21. This is my effective rate of simple interest. Actually, they are applying 12.21% simple interest. What's your doubt? Yeah. Do it. Okay. So 61.05 divided by 5. See, total amount is 61.05. Divided by 5 means what? Each year has to get splitted, right? So that amount has to get splitted each year. So 12.21% is our right answer. Okay, my dear. Yes, Rajol. Yeah, correct. Yes. Okay. I think many people are tired now. Let us wind up today's session. I'll forward the remaining problems and I want you to practice it. Okay. I want you to practice it.